Welcome to Double Volume Bullish channel. Today is July 17, 2024. So we are talking about Apple today. So Apple is my target for this year. So I also come out a quite number of video regarding Apple. So in the year of 2022, I'm targeting Meta. So later we can compare what is the Meta doing and comparing to Apple. So Meta, when I targeting Meta is during the 2022 December. So this is some way that targeting Meta. So Meta on the March 2-3, so there will be a best time to put in the money on the Meta. So you can see that Meta from that time until today is about 200%. So that is a Meta. So we're talking about 200% overall. So to this year, why I switched from Meta to Apple. So first of all, we talk about Apple. So Apple, if you really look into the Apple price at the today market. So Apple is like from 100 plus going up to about $236 per stock. So this is Apple. So why we're talking about Apple is few of the fundamental factor. So also the technical factor in there. So why we are talking about really focusing on the Apple at the moment. So you can see Apple from my previous video. So I'm actually also talking about on the last 24th of June. So buying here and then at the moment is about 10% on the margin. So this is the area of value that we're talking about, about 10%. So this is 13% of the area of value. So when we should talking about other stock, so there is the analysis that you have to be really focusing on. So if you want to really put into the time on the stock market, so on the bright side, Apple actually this year is a bull market. So I can say that it's quite a bull market until the presidential election on the September. So that will be the milestone that I am focusing. So before the election, so we have to be cash out. So that is my strategy, you see. So before election, so regardless of the trend, how the trend go, so it's a bull. Of course, we continue to keep until the near to the election days. So there will be a story out. So we cash out. So if the trend is before election is on the bear side, so also need to cash out at this time. So there will be a few couple of things we're talking about Apple. So Apple, of course, the main competitor is Huawei. So Huawei in China, so that will be the main competitor. So you can see that the last year 2022 to 23, so we're talking about 2 years. So Huawei actually is on the upside. So talking about the products, talking about the rebound and everything, Huawei actually on the product itself is on the upper hand. So Apple is actually that time will be on the lower hand. So we're not seeing any news that new item coming out from Huawei so that can beat the market at the moment. So at the moment, of course, people is switching to Apple again. So investor also switching to Apple because the market is estimating Apple products is outperform Huawei for half of the years. So this is something that fundamentally we're talking about the stock market. So this company, of course, Apple itself is a very strong company. So the fundamental itself is very strong. So no doubt, we say that fundamental strong is not that good enough for you to identify a stock that would be you buy in on the bull side. So there is a thing that you have to be aware of. So we also don't see any pitch talking about the short of the Apple at the moment. So it's very hard to see any negative side on the Apple. So people might want to short Apple on the price size. So we're talking about this last couple of days trading. So you can see the Apple actually on the gap up position. So as long as the gap up position here, so you can just very safe. We're talking about the trend. So you can see that previously also gap up in this area. So 180 and above. So this is the sideways a little bit uptrend. So we are focusing this area will be the same. So until maybe 1-2 weeks time, so we see how's the price go. And if you want to trade at the moment, you want to buy at the moment, it's very hard for you to make a decision. So for us, the buying point is very important. Yeah. So we have the strategy to detect where is the correct buying point, and then we will teach you how to do it and why we doing that area. This is very important. So at this time, so you can see why we want to buy here and why we want to buy here. So this is something that we are expert in. So we want to focus on the buying point. So as long as you buy correctly, so the way you sell it is not that important anymore because you are making money. For example, I want to sell here. So I'm making about 11.29% over the 9 days trading. So 9 days. So we're talking about day trade. Day chart. So we trade day by day. So this is some area of value. So the next one is the last 24th of June. So another 13% of the profit. So this is the 13.9% of the profit for the 25 days of the trading. So that's okay. So we don't forecast that one day we want to get 10% or one day we want to get 100%. No. So we are talking about a month trading or plus we're making about 10 to 15%. That would be great result, you see. So you can see that from here, for example, from here, so until here, so we are actually pocketed about 22.5%. So over 57 days, so about 3 months trading. So that is very good. It's comparing to any other investment. So it's super in the sense of return. So the ROI is super. So if in the company, we want to make about 20-30% a year on year is very hard, you see, at this time of economic rebound. So it's not that easy, yeah. So not many company can do that. So it is investment stock in the stock market is still a bright side. So if you know how to do it, but of course you don't know how to do it, it's very hard for you. For example, you buy here, and then there's a retrace until here, so you might get panic and then you sell it up. So after you sell it up, and then the price shoot up again. So you, for example, you want to buy here, maybe the price going sideways like this. So it's going to be losing on the time and the value. So the area of value is not there. So you cannot just simply buy and simply sell. So that's where our courses guide you how to buy it correctly, and you can sell it at the margin. So hopefully you benefited from this short video, and you can share it with your friend. And of course, in the near future, I come back with Apple again. So thank you very much, and see